Okay, part two is here. Ben Kavanagh. In my first video, if you haven't seen it, Ben Kavanagh was quarantined in Wuhan, China when the coronavirus first started. He made it from Wuhan, China all the way to the UK where he got quarantined. And that's what that whole video is about. Now, I'm about to put together a video that is him from when he gets to quarantine and everything to where he gets out. He is free, and we're going to go through his story. So let's dig right in.
Hello there. I'm in my kitchen, so I'm not wearing a mask. I guess that makes sense. I'm in my kitchen, so it's okay. But just got a shipment of deliveries. Lovely. Lovely. So unpack those now, and I'll show you the highlights of the deliveries. The most important things. Oh, come on. There we go. This is the most important thing. Now we can stay in quarantine for as long as necessary. Doesn't matter if we get sick. We have the cure right here. Yes, this is ideal. Ideal. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, right, yeah. I didn't know. I heard noises earlier and I was just in my room and I didn't come out. But I was wondering I didn't know what the noises were. I thought maybe people were, taking some bedding from the other rooms. But I now know what they were doing. They must have thought no one was in my apartment. Or at least, I mean, I had a little bit of food. What do I do with all my food now? I'm gonna have to move this milk. There's so much milk. So I just moved some of the milk. I genuinely, they must have thought I was alone. Or there was no one in this room. Because I have this whole 4-bedroom thing to myself. They must have thought it was just no one here. I've just found out I'm the only one on the bottom floor. I'm the only one in these bottom rooms, so that explains it. That was so funny. I've never experienced just opening a fridge and just seeing milk. That's like something you'd see in a comedy movie. Anyway, back to unpacking the shopping. Bit of milk, but like dairy-free milk, because, Kaz. And of course, more of the cure. It was razors from my friend. He wanted some razors to shave. But they're not great razors. But they'll have to do. Again, I don't know. I can show you the brands, but, crisp. Snacks. Snacky snacks. Poker set. For poker. Maybe we'll have a game tonight. Yeah, can you see that? Dude, there we are, dude. Oh, there's no cards in the thing. Wow. Wow, that was, wow. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Somebody has cards somewhere. Cereal. What is this? Ah, boxers and socks. And some more t-shirts because I only have so many clothes. A good deodorant. Again, can't show you the brand. And some sauce because I might cook. Real cooking, not Chinese cooking. Real cooking. Oh, grand. This is all from my mother. My mother lives in Liverpool. We're in the Wirral and they're just across the river from each other. So, thought I'd give her a message. Because everyone here has been so kind and they've done so much already. I was like, I gotta, just do a little bit. They can't do everything for me. So I just gave the mother a message. Again, goes with anything. Alright, the rest isn't too important, so, okay, I think that's me. It's day 2 still. So I've done a video this morning. Here's I'll probably do a little video during poker. Only when I have good cards. Lovely, and now I will turn this into a delicious breakfast sandwich. Not this though. This is hand sanitizer. I won't put that in the sandwich. Or the banana. I'll just show you the sandwich when it's ready. Oh, good Lord. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Grand job. Day 3. Let's go. Hello there. Ben Kavanagh here from the Quarantine in the Wirral. Just gonna answer a few questions you guys have had today. It's day 4, 2 o'clock on day 4. The only reason I'm able to remember which day we're on is because it's the 4th of February. So yeah, that's pretty convenient. So we get out on the 14th, got here on the 1st. Grand. Okay, questions. How has morale been? Has being in a group lifted everyone up together, or are some people staying completely isolated? Well, morale is probably as good as it can be in a quarantine. No one's crying themselves to sleep every night, as far as I know. Well, I'm not crying myself to sleep every night anyway. Everyone else seems fine. We have a big group chat. There's 83 of us. I think that includes all the kids and such. And there's about 60 people in the group chat. So everyone in there seems fine. Yeah, so morale is fine. There are, like I said, 83. I haven't seen 83 people just in the communal area or whatnot. People do seem to be isolating themselves as much as they can. You see, usually the usual suspects in the communal area most of the time. But even me, I'm just kind of staying in my room, not because you feel like you have to. I'm sure some people feel like they have to. I'm just doing it because, staying in your room. Why not? Yeah. Do some people feel stuck there against their will? I can't really speak for everyone, but I'll do my best to answer that question. I don't think so. We knew what we were getting into coming here. Like myself and a couple others, we weren't going to come unless we knew there was a quarantine waiting for us at the other end. So we all knew quarantine was happening. We all thought it would be much worse than this. We all thought it would be a derelict hospital, an old NHS facility. But we're in a lovely student accommodation for nurses. The people in the Wirral have been lovely, as I've said in the other videos. They've just been outstanding. I took a video of all the lovely cards they've sent. They've sent hundreds, probably thousands of pounds worth of stuff. Like the tracksuit bottoms I'm wearing now, they're not mine. They were bought, they were sent in. I think I might still have the tags. I put them on fresh this morning, these tracksuit bottoms, because the people, the community has just been fantastic. So they've been great to us, yeah. So no, we don't feel stuck here. We knew what was coming. We knew what we were getting in for, and day 4, 10 more days to go. Time is going pretty fast, I think. Hi Ben, do you self-health check like temperatures, etc. daily, or does someone come to check on you? I actually just asked the doctor about that because I was a little confused myself. I wasn't 100% clued in on what was going on with the checks. Obviously I'm asymptomatic. I don't have any symptoms. I don't feel sick. I'm fine, but I might be infected, with the long incubation period. So if I get tested today and it doesn't show up on the test today, I might still be infected and it could show up on a test in another week. That's why the quarantine is 2 weeks long, because even if I'm infected, I get a test today, it says, oh, I don't have an infection. But then 10 days from now, I might, test again. Oh, he does have the infection. Nothing's changed. I haven't seen anyone, but the virus itself has just manifested itself more to be checked. Is everyone very nervous about being sick, being in the communal area? That kind of answers the other question. There aren't too many people just in the communal area. It's not a big communal area, it's just where all the food would come. So people come down, get their food, bring it to their room. Obviously there's a little bit of worry of being sick. I would probably be more worried if anyone had symptoms. If any of the 83 people that are here, if any of them were being treated as if they have the illness. But so far, as far as I'm aware, none of us are showing symptoms. We're all grand. But even so, I sneezed 3 times yesterday and I was like, oh no, this is it. But it's not. It's just a normal sneeze, So you're not worried. You're just a little, You don't want to overthink it. Are you making friends there? Do you think that you all would have a bond now that you've experienced this together? I know a few people here. Wuhan, the foreign community in Wuhan is fairly close-knit, tight-knit. Foreign community in Wuhan is fairly, close together. So I knew a few people coming here. I played poker the other day with a couple of people that I didn't know and one guy that I did know. But we're not all here trying to make friends. We're just here trying to get through the quarantine, trying to make sure we're not infected. So, but no one's making enemies. As you know, no one's really making enemies anyway. What was the story behind you going to Wuhan in the first place? What did you do before you moved to Wuhan? How long had you been there? I finished university in 2017 and I was looking for a job, as all graduates do. And so my email address was on a lot of job websites. And then just as I was starting a job, I got an email saying, do you want to go to China to teach? And I was like, yeah, I'll go to China to teach. That's it. It's literally as simple as that. Got an email. Do you want to go to China? Yes, I'll go to China. Why not? See the world and earn money. Best of both worlds, really. What did you do before you moved there? I was in university studying psychology, and that's why I now teach psychology. And it's almost 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. Okay. Nope. What Ben teaches in school and which grades? What sort of teacher are you? Well, I teach psychology because I studied psychology in university. The grades. What grades are they? What grades are they? They're 17. I should probably know the answer to this question. It's because it's set up like American high school, so they're only there for 3 years. So I don't know. I don't even know to answer that. If they were in Ireland, or they'd be in 5th year. If they were in England, I don't even know. What is it? Year 12? Grade, I guess 12th grade? I don't really know. Which grade? They're 17. They're 17. They're 16, 17. They're not. It's not their final. It's their second final year. It's their penultimate year. Yeah. Will he ever return to China again? I will definitely go back to China. The second I'm able to, the second flights are available, I'll head back. Got a job, got my life there. So yeah, as soon as I can, I'll be going back to China. Are you married or have someone? I'm not married, and I'm single. I was going to say I don't have anyone, but that sounds so sad. No, I'm single, and I'm not married. Married at 24 seems a bit young, but what do I know? Ben, did you have anyone close in China that you are concerned about and miss and or want to return for? That kind of sounds like another relationship question. I have friends, but it's not like a romantic person that I miss or anything. Next question. Where is your friend you went shopping with? Went to shopping with. Is she okay? She's still there. She's in Wuhan. She's got 2 cats, so she doesn't really want to leave them. She can't just go to America. And she's American, by the way. I won't tell you her name. Don't think she'd want that. But yeah, she's still there. I'm in contact with her all the time to make sure she's grand, and she's getting along, getting on with it. Same boat I was in when I was there. I asked her how is Wuhan, and she said it's pretty much the same. There's a couple more people out on the streets, but other than that, fairly similar. Hi Ben, your attitude is infectious, and I love seeing your posts every day. When you get out of quarantine, will you be ready for the popularity you have gained? Wow. Thanks very much. Very kind of you. Again, I'm just a normal guy in the situation. Just trying to stay upbeat in a bad situation, the way most people probably would anyway. People keep saying that to me. It's like, I wouldn't be able to do that if I was in your shoes, but you probably would. Like I say, no one here is freaking out every day. No one's crying themselves to sleep. But you just get on with it. Once you're in it, you just do it, you know. And I just try not to worry. Will you be ready for the popularity? I guess so. I guess so. Are you ever ready? Weird, but if someone came up to me in the street and was like, "Hey, you're the YouTube guy," I'd be like, "I don't even know what I'd do." Yeah, I'd be like, "Yes, that is me, coronavirus guy." If someone wants to buy me a drink, that's fine. That's what I'm ready for. Almost finished. What are you looking forward to doing when you get out? Well, there you go. Just what I just said. A good pint. I will go, because we're in the Wirral, which is just across the river from Liverpool. And as I said, my mother brought that care package the other day. So I'll go over to Liverpool and stay with her for a bit and go to a pub and get a good fresh pint. Yeah, that's it. Because we have all the food here we could want. That's one thing you miss in China. Well, one thing I miss in China is the Western food. So, yeah, that's probably the thing. Yeah. And, you know, not wearing a mask. Because yeah, not wearing a mask. Ben, tell your mom hi for us. She raised a good man. God bless her. Okay, it's not a question. I will tell her you said hello. God bless her. God bless us all, eh? God bless us all in this situation. Okay. Yeah. About the popularity thing, a few people, like, all the comments keep saying, start a YouTube. Where's your YouTube? I don't have a YouTube. Someone came up with a fake YouTube, a YouTube account with my name. That was fake. That wasn't me. It's gone now. We got rid of it. Thanks to everyone who reported it. But I don't know. People keep saying start a YouTube, but well, I mean, I have nothing to talk about when this is over. Like I said, I'm just a normal guy. Standard guy. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything for me. I'm going to go have some lunch. Thanks again for all your support, everyone. Thanks for the questions and, you know, take your precautions as well. Stay safe. By the way, just a little extra something while I do my washing up. I just want to justify why I didn't know what class I teach. We call them Senior 1, Senior 2, Senior 3, because like I said, they're only there for 3 years. Okay, just gonna point that out to you now. I didn't know because we don't refer to them by like grade 11 or 10 or 12 or whatever the options are. So yeah, they are Senior 2. And there you go, that answers the question. Before people will be like, oh no, this guy doesn't know who he teaches. He's not a teacher. I've seen that in the comments. It's really funny what people think I am. Someone said I'm a CIA agent and I've got the cure. That's why I'm so not worried. Am I? Yeah, didn't know that. Yeah, there you go. Hello there. Ben Kavanagh here in the Wirral in quarantine on day 6. It's, what time is it? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock on day 6. All seems well here so far. Of the original 83, none of us are infected, so that's good. And it's 6 days, so and the incubation period can vary from 1 to 14 days as far as I know. So, but 6 days and no one showing many symptoms is good. But you still, you know, you worry about it yourself when you sneeze. You're like, oh no. Or you cough, or you wake up with a blocked nose. You're like, oh no, is this it? But no, so far we're all good, and hopefully it stays that way for the next few days. We've been told today if we all clear, you know, if we all remain healthy, then we'll get out on the 13th. So, you know, we've got an end date, light at the end of the tunnel, and we're looking good. Hopefully it stays that way. Dinner has arrived. Lovely. Ideal. Bit of Netflix. Bit of dinner. Lovely. Roast chicken, chili, ravioli, everything you could possibly want. Lovely. Just don't know what to watch. Any suggestions I'd be grateful. Yeah, as for Wuhan, it seems to be, well, the new hospital is open. I'm not sure if the other one's finished. I know there's definitely one hospital open, the 1,000-patient hospital purely for the coronavirus. So that's good. It's taken its patients in. So hopefully that will really help the cause in Wuhan, and hopefully everything goes well for the people of Wuhan. We can just hope for the best for them. A few people have been messaging me on, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, worried about where they are. A few people are messaging me from China and a few from the US and the UK, and they're just asking me what they think I should do. No, what I think they should do. And I would tell them the same thing I tell myself now and when I was in Wuhan, is just, not worry, because there's no point until there's something to worry about. Take your precautions. When I say don't worry, I mean do things that prevent you from having to worry. If you do if you take the right precautions, like wearing a mask correctly. I've been told, actually, I've been wearing the mask kind of upside down some of the times in the videos. So wear the mask the right way. Make sure the nose is here. I'll show you. Where's my mask? What I was doing was wearing it like this. I thought, I don't read Chinese. I thought maybe that said top, so I was wearing it like that. But stupidly, obviously, you use the little wire and you put it on the right way. And so you do it like that. So there's no air getting in that way. I didn't really, think about it. I just kind of put it on. But yeah, don't do stupid things like I did. Wear the mask the right way. Constantly wash your hands. Speaking of that, just now, a few minutes ago, 2 lovely nurses came to my door, made sure I had all the hand sanitizing things, bacterial wipes, stuff like that. So I got tissues in. So now I'm completely stocked up in the apartment, or in the, whatever you call this, in the accommodation. On a more personal note, work for me should start this Sunday. What's that, the 9th? That's when I originally, it would have been the 9th. The 9th of February is when I should have gone back to work. But obviously I'm in quarantine in England, so I won't be going back to my job in China. All the jobs are still, the businesses and schools are still shut indefinitely. Some businesses I think can reopen in a week or two, maybe the 13th, I think. But that's up to them, see what happens there. I've been told online classes will start. So that's what I'll be doing here in quarantine for the next week. As of Monday, online classes start, so I'll have to get my psychology classes ready to go from here. Hopefully they'll go well. That'll be a new experience, making online classes. I have no idea how it'll go. I'll probably do a video of it, and it could be a horrific video because I have no idea what I'll be doing. But yeah, hopefully that's good. And I think that's all I've got really for today. Hello there, how are ya? Ben Kavanagh here from the quarantine in the Wirral on the 8th of February, which means it's day 8. Which also means there's potentially only 5 more days. If no one is sick on the 13th, well then we get out on Thursday the 13th. So hopefully we're all still nice and healthy by then. I am about to do an online class, and I think a few people misunderstood what I meant when I said I was doing that. The format is going to be it's a pre-recorded video of my laptop screen. So the software, whatever, records my laptop screen and listens to me talk, and then the students will watch that in China. So yeah, I've made a PowerPoint. This we were gonna do because the students, they did well last semester in their exams and their results and stuff. I said they could choose what they wanted to do, so we were gonna start with criminal psychology, stuff like that. Criminal psychology, forensic psychology, so stuff that psychology when law is involved. But that is a tough topic, especially to do not in person. That's a tough topic to do when you're not together in the classroom. So, gone with an easier one, adulthood and aging, because we've done childhood development, then we did adolescence, and now we're going into adulthood and aging psychology. So that's what this topic will be about. I can probably show you this. Adulthood and aging, that's what we'll be doing. Here we have the little, record, blah, 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 blah. So record this. Just as I was getting going, I thought, I don't really know what I thought. I thought it would be free. Oh dear. Must pay for the software. I assume the school will reimburse me. I assume they will. But yeah. Alright, now I have to pay for this. And God almighty. Stress. I've never done this before. This type of lesson. Okay. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know how it goes. It said payment not authorized. It said payment not authorized. The order is processing. We will send information to this email address. My email address. Man. Why send me information if it's not working? What are you going to send me? What you've just told me. Oh Lord Almighty. Thought this would be the easy part. I thought the lesson recording would be the difficult part, and that's not too bad. I haven't got an email. This is madness. Madness. I'm gonna go get dinner and return to this madness after dinner. What time is it? 6 p.m. I do my best work at night, by the way, if you're wondering. Why didn't you do this earlier, Ben? You had all day, Ben. I'm a night bird, a night owl. I do work at night. Especially in quarantine. I don't have an email. They haven't sent me an email. Again, what's the email going to say? Your payment was rejected. Why was my payment rejected? Anyway, worry about that in a few minutes. I'm going to go get dinner. Lovely spring rolls. I know it looks like a mess, but it's a lovely mess. Shepherd's pie, sweet and sour something, spring rolls, fish there on the spring rolls, some potatoes, some spuds, some chips. Lovely. Eat this and then get this done. Shouldn't be too tough. It's just, I just don't know how much the kids will learn from it, but better than nothing, I guess. Right. Pushed the upload button and I'm not entirely sure where it's even uploading to, but it is uploading, so that's good. I think this is my video. Come on now. Okay, hello. I think this is working. Grand. Alright, teaching has resumed. Teaching from quarantine. Madness. This whole situation is madness. But at least that's done. I'm gonna go play poker. Finish drinking my beer. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, how are you? It is the 10th of February, day 10, 7 o'clock in the PM. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. Nurse came round to ask about leaving details. I hadn't filled in the form online about leaving. But yeah, she just came. I just sent it actually when she came, so that's okay. Grand job done. Lovely nurses always going around and making sure we have everything, giving out important information and stuff like that. What was I going to say? Yes, it's day 10. We're potentially getting out. Grand job. Oh, okay. Day 10. That was the same nurse. I needed a doorstop. They took my doorstop earlier. They took my doorstop accidentally earlier because they go around to everyone today to test really. Because like I said in the previous videos, there wouldn't have been much point testing when we first arrived because the symptoms and the virus could still be in our system but not show up on a test. So test now towards the end to make sure we're all okay. And yeah, get those results tomorrow or 24 hours or so. So that's grand. Everyone's still symptomless, asymptomatic anyway. So that's good. So if it stays this way, we'll all get out on Thursday, which is good for us. So yeah, just sorting out details of leaving. Like, do people need help getting around the country, or I don't. My mother's going to pick me up. She has dropped off another care package today with the essentials being beer and other things. So that's good. What else? So yeah, we all had a test. Oh, the swab, there was a test. It goes in your nose. Well, one in your nose and in both nostrils and then down the back of your throat. So they'll test for that. Hopefully tests all come back negative. And it's been 10 days. Well, basically 10 days and a 40-hour journey since we left. So that's good. And then 3 more days and then we'll be getting out. Okay, in other news, I got a package today because packages come every now and then. They bring them all into the communal area. And I wasn't expecting a package. I don't know if I show you that. I'll show you my name. Yeah. There you go. Ben Kavanagh. Of course it's backwards. Because of course that's how it works. It's backwards. And didn't know who it was from. And then I opened it. Lovely snacks. I think I can show you that too. It says treats. Okay, you can't read it. It says treats from London. And I was like, oh, someone I know in London. But it wasn't someone I know. It was the nicest woman ever. Emily. I won't say her full name. But Emily dropped me off a package. She sent it on the 3rd of February. And I don't know, maybe it took ages to come, or maybe they kept it to look through it or whatever. But either way, that is so kind of Emily. She sent me Irish snacks. I don't know if I can show you this either. Tato. So that's just the most important thing. Lots of different snacks. Again, I don't know if these will be blurred out or not. But yes, Irish snacks, and you love to see it. And thank you so much to Emily for that. I don't know Emily. I've never spoken to Emily. But she saw me on the news and thought this Irish guy is going to need some Irish snacks. So thank you very much, Emily. Very appreciative of that. Last thing, I guess, is not really, I don't know if I'm really allowed to say, but there I saw, we've been in the quarantine. We get news articles, obviously, we see them. And we saw one today that said, man tries to escape, or someone tries to escape quarantine. No, that didn't happen. Nobody tried to escape. None of that is true. All complete and utter baloney. Lies. Fake news. Fake news. And if there's one thing I try not to do, is spread fake news. So no one tried to leave. No one even, people, no. That's complete, no. So yeah, gotta be careful what you read. But yes, we will be leaving, hopefully in 3 days. Another knock, God. Sorry about that. I'm genuinely just like uninterrupted all day, and then as soon as I turn on the video, 2 nurses and 3 interruptions. But again, not bad interruptions. Lovely. Nurses being lovely. She was dropping off the care package my mother sent. And I know it's only 3 days, but I'm out of beer, and I got some apples and some orange juice and bread. The people here have been so nice to us. I want to try and not take complete full advantage. So the mother kindly gets the stuff in. Raffaella, that's her name. Yeah, so anyway, here's the lovely note Emily wrote. Sure you can't see her name. Saying you need some snacks. These are the best London have to offer, Irish snacks. And I'm so thankful to Emily. It's the 10th, so it's poker night. And then our last night, Wednesday, will also be a poker night. And I think on that night, a lot of people will come just to enjoy our last night. Well, hopefully our last night anyway. Things could change. We'll see how the tests go. But hopefully all goes well. I don't need this on. I'm in my room. I go outside to the nurses. Need to wear something. Okay. I think that's everything. Lessons are going well. I know a few people who are also working now, like from here, I mean, just on the computers and talking to China. So China, Wuhan anyway, is definitely trying its best to regain some normality in life. Although obviously the students I'm teaching, they're in quarantine in their own apartments the way I was. So even though we can't go to school and we can't interact together Wuhan and the Chinese, we're still all doing our best to, regain some normality. So that's good. Good, resilient people. Okay, I think that's everything. Hello there, Ben Kavanagh here from the quarantine in the Wirral. We get out tomorrow. We got the results yesterday. No, we got the results today of the test we did yesterday, and everyone showed negative. So no one is infected with the coronavirus. And yeah, it's pretty safe to say it's not going to come later. I'll just address this right now because I'm seeing comments everywhere about it and I haven't replied to any of them. There was one study, and it was 1 out of 1,000, that showed one person was incubated up to 24 days. One person. It was 1 out of 1,000. So people are saying, oh, you need to stay in for another 10 days is ridiculous. We were already quarantined ourselves in Wuhan for a week. So the results we got yesterday are fairly conclusive. Almost 100% conclusive. We are not infected with the coronavirus. People can grow to 7 feet tall. It doesn't mean everyone is going to, just because one person was incubated for 24 days. So that's nonsense. People commenting to me about that. Look at the study. See what the results actually were. And then you know that even the 14 days is like extra. So yes, good news all around. No one is infected. Excellent stuff. Getting out tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to it. So tonight is our last night of poker, which is excellent. Our last night in quarantine. Madness. It's been almost a month of proper quarantine now. Very long time, but almost done now. I've done all my lessons for the week. So I did loads of lessons today. So now Thursday, Friday, I have no lessons to do because they're all pre-recorded. So that's excellent as well. So yes, all's well here. Everyone is well. Everyone's looking forward to getting out and seeing and, being able to shake hands with someone, give someone a hug, anything like that. So it's been a while since we have experienced human contact. But yes, looking forward to that too. Yeah, all good. Everyone's in good form, which is excellent. And then tonight's the last night. So yeah. As for returning to Wuhan for most people here, I think most people will when it becomes available, when it's a viable option and a safe option. I think, most people who have lives there will definitely return. So that's also good. And as for Wuhan itself, I believe the statistics of infected today were lower than projected. So that's good. Hopefully it continues that way. And then before we know it, we'll be back in Wuhan and we can try and put all this nastiness behind us. And Wuhan can get back to normal. On another personal note, I'm a little worried about my lessons because I cough during the lessons because I'm just speaking for so long uninterrupted. It's not like in class where you speak and people ask questions. Here it's just me talking to the computer and then my throat gets dry and I need to, cough. And I don't want my students to think I'm infected. I'm not. We're all good. Everyone's good here. Hopefully everyone's good there. As of yesterday, anyway, was it yesterday? Maybe 2 days ago, when I was in contact with a couple of students, they said they are well. Everyone they know, all my colleagues, they're all healthy. We're all doing our lessons. So that is good news. I haven't packed yet. It's pretty late. It's almost 8 o'clock. Poker starts in 2 minutes. So I'll finish this. Yeah, I haven't packed. Do that in the morning. I don't have much stuff, so it won't take very long. I just cleaned. Had a bit of help there from Henry. Good lad, Henry. And yeah, I think that's all I've got. Okay, I think people are arriving for poker. So I am going to go, and hopefully in the next video I will be outside.
There are a lot of people. Did I just say a lot of? That's terrible.
You're drunk?
Please don't put that in.
Oh, definitely put that in.
Definitely.
Put this whole bit in. Hi, Ben Kavanagh here. in Liverpool with Rafaela, my mother, out of quarantine with the famous pint. All is well. It's been must be over a month now, and to think at some point I had no intention to ever come back, and I was just happy to stay. But then as things continue to progress, it looks like it was the right choice to come, and we're all healthy. All the other people that came as well, they're all good, so all's gone well. Next step from here will probably be just seeing friends and family and making sure, well, letting them know I'm not infected, and so it's okay if I cough on them. And then
No, it's not.
and then eventually heading back to Wuhan as soon as it's a safe option to do.
We did a lot of travel together, so I'm not a bit surprised that he wants to continue that. My inclination right at this moment in time is to burn his passport, because he,
I didn't know if I did stamp today or something.
as he said himself, coronavirus, and it's only February.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Last year he travelled and was involved in a hit and run in Budapest. The year before that he had been assaulted and had a broken jaw, and the year before that he was transferred on a speedboat from an island in Thailand to a mainland hospital, and we actually thought he was going to die that time.
Coronavirus has been a walk in the park.
His dad says that he's using up his lives, all 9 of them, and actually he's using up my lives as well, if I'm honest.
So what life are you on now then, Ben?
Oh, we're looking towards 9.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
I'm pushing my luck. My mother, Rafaela here, been very supportive with the care packages. There was more than just beer in them,
Yeah,
but there was beer. And yeah, just happy to be back. Now we can move forward.
He's mentioned the mother a lot. It has been, like Ben's experience, a little bit surreal. It has, certainly the time in Wuhan was more worrying for me than when he got back here to Arrow Park, where I think they've been fantastic, and thank you to everybody in Arrow Park.
Fantastic.
And indeed all of the people that got them home and did all of that. It has been, I suppose, an interesting experience to know that your son is the other side of the world in an epidemic, and then to see everything that unfolded as a result. Like Ben, I was never really worried about how the virus itself might affect him, because he is young, fit and healthy. So when the social media piece, it was kind of, it added a flavour where you're thinking, oh my goodness, I suppose everything I knew about him was now visible to a lot more people.
It does sound like a lot. Sounds like I've been through a lot, but it doesn't feel that way, because everyone has been so helpful and supportive. Literally everyone.
Yeah.
So that's been just amazing. Everyone who was at Arrow Park, everyone in Wuhan, getting here, family and friends, literally everyone has been amazing in this situation. So that's really helped. But the way you can watch what's happened in the other videos, it's so strange to think I was there and wasn't planning on leaving. But now can only move forward, I guess.
I think, because I was looking at the list of the videos this morning and thinking it seemed to go on for a long time. And now that you're home, it's kind of, that happened quite quickly.
Yeah, it's kind of abruptly.
Yeah.
But it was always coming to an end. Even when it started, this is going to end at some point.
Yeah.
So we just have to hope that everyone else will be okay until then. I was very lucky, and so was everyone else with me in quarantine. We were all very lucky for this super contagious illness to not affect us. Wuhan. Nobody knew where Wuhan was. And it's so unfortunate that the city that's bigger than London and bigger population than London, this is what puts it on the map. It's so annoying. But at least, I guess it's known now. But yeah, that was annoying.
It's a little bit like being called coronavirus guy.
I kind of coined that, to be fair. I coined my own name. I hope they don't call me that.
You've been known as Wuhan Ben in the office.
Wuhan Ben.
Ben.
I'll take Wuhan Ben. In Wuhan, I'm Irish Ben.
I better not mention any of your childhood pet names then.
Dickhead.
No, I was thinking of the Benjamin Bunny thing.
I mean, no one helped that.
But you feel lucky, and you think, you know, at the backdrop of this, there are a lot of people. Did I just say a lot of? That's terrible.
Too drunk?
Please don't put that in.
Oh, definitely put that in.
Definitely.
Put this whole bit in.
But, you know, there are 40,000 people, you know, in excess of that ill, and a lot of fatalities, and there's families.
But there are recoveries.
Yeah, absolutely. 98% or more, you know, depending on what way you interpret the figures. But there are people who have lost family members, and families that have been split up in geographic regions. So, you know.
It's easy for us to say
Yeah.
it's over for us, but it's so not over for so many other people.
Yeah.
And imagine having a grandparent that was ill before this started would be horrific in China. But we can only hope for the best for now, and hopefully it gets under control. There were so many comments. I don't have like a YouTube channel, but I have YouTube and I watch it and, you know, read the comments. And I wanted to reply and said, like, thank you so much, but I can't thank everyone. And I have hundreds of messages on my phone. I will eventually get to, but for now, I just thank you so much. And your support has been so great. I will start my own YouTube channel, continuing just daily life of Ben, coronavirus guy, but it won't be coronavirus. Just
I might
Ben.
be your agent.
No, you won't.
I think if you don't mind me saying as well, I think there's been all that support for Ben, and your friends.
You
that
got a
you've
few
got.
mentions when I mentioned you in the
No, I
video.
don't mean that.
Oh.
I mean the amount of people who have been so supportive of me and other relatives. The staff in Arrow Park we mentioned earlier, but friends and family in constant contact with relatives as well, because of course it's an experience for everybody. But yeah, you have had tremendous support,
So much
from
support.
from all sorts of
So much positivity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for such a terrible situation, it has, from what I've seen on the news, it's brought out some negativity in others,
Yeah.
like discriminating against Asians, which is horrific. But
Yeah.
from what I've seen personally, people have really banded together. People are really positive about the situation, doing their best. So that's been excellent.
I've always been really proud of him. I am, if I'm honest, slightly in awe of him, because you hope as a parent to raise, you know, a resilient adult.
That's the thing, I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything.
No, but I think there are other people who might not have been able to deal with it calmly, in a measured way, in a positive way, and you have. So yeah, every now and then I think, job done.
I don't know if that's, I mean, thank you, but it feels like everyone else in quarantine was dealing with it well enough.
Yeah.
And it just seems, I haven't done anything. All I did was take some videos and people were just positive to me, but everyone in that situation was in the same boat as me. And I feel like people are definitely doing their best. So all I did was take videos.
But you're mine, so I don't know the others, and I think they've been fantastic. Everybody has, because I think you've had that whole support network around you. But even people who know him well, I think, saw a whole different side of you. And that's been really interesting to watch, how you've become more visible. And I don't mean in terms of numbers, but just, you know, who you are and how you